Here are 13 reasons how to live alone. Number 1. Understand you're good enough all by yourself. You're a valuable person and you don't need the approval of anyone else for that to be true. When you're alone, remind yourself that it is because you chose to be. It is really a choice. It's very easy to find someone to spend time with, but you have a high standards for the people you allow into your life. You're telling yourself that you're better off by yourself with someone who isn't a great fit for you. Value others' opinions, but value your own more, too. Don't ask for advice unless you truly need it. Instead, ask for advice if you knew the answer to the problem that you have, what it will be, the answer, that's for your answer. The more time you spend asking yourself for advice, the less, less, less you start to put input from others. When you trust yourself to solve problems, when you become a stronger and more confident person and take on challenges that you wouldn't have felt capable of before.
Or do it like my hair's trying to grow back a little bit?
Yeah, like it's getting darker. Except in the middle part. You gotta put some of that grow stuff in there.
Huh?
You gotta put some of that sprinkly growing stuff in there.
Do like my hair kind of do like
Number 3, learn to be an observer. I've always held the belief that if you aren't able to take interest in something, it says more about you than you find uninteresting. To truly enjoy being alone, learn to look at ordinary situations in new and unfamiliar ways. Go to the park and watch people play with their children or their dogs. Go to the grocery store and watch people play with their children or go to the grocery store and watch how people shop for their groceries. I do that. Everywhere you go, make an effort to understand other people around you, learning how they operate when they think no one is watching. You will feel more connected to them. Close your eyes in a dark room and appreciate the silence, like when you go to bed or something, I guess. The world is a busy place, and unless you take a moment to step away from it once in a while, it was easy to forget how nice it is to sit alone and enjoy your company. Take a moment and sit in a dark room, listen to everything that is not happening around you. You can learn about yourself in the moments when you're least occupied, the times when there is nothing to distract you from the thoughts and feelings, and deny yourself your busy days. 5. Learn how to talk to yourself. They say it perfectly normal to yourself when you're only crazy if you talk back. Every single person has an inner voice that talks to them in all hours of the day and days, and getting to know the person that how to talk to them is one of the most important things you do for yourself. When you feel this time for other people, it is easier to ignore the voice, but when you're alone, it's your only company. The voice rubs off on you. It is the way that you talk to yourself when no one else is around will shape you are in the world than anything else. Just like you distance yourself from negative friends